What is it? Is it thunder? Is it lightning? Is the way it moved me going to be frightening? Should I knock on wood? Boy, I almost had it on before the lightning lit up the sky. Maybe we're done now. That's my luck. Come on, lightning. Come on, baby, one more time. There's some lightning. Some that Oregon lightning. Oregon lightning. And with the light codes. The lip disc. The Pleiades. I just put out a good channeling from the Lemonadian Pleiadian with his Lemonadian Minute about it being a concept, the Pleiades being a concept, a metaphor, if you will, for all that could be great for a society, an ascended human-type civilization where everybody is their own guru, you might say. Gee, you are you. You are your own. And then when everybody's comfortable within their own, they're comfortable with everyone else, with each other. A society of individuals, but all individuals as a collective. Without any egos to destroy a good thing. With being willing to take the back seat. You be the leader, sometimes I be the leader. You be the teacher, I be the student. Sometimes I be the teacher, you be the student. Sometimes we just be the classmates with each other. And all points in between. You know what I'm saying? There was some lightning. But that probably won't come over the camera very good, though. But I would encourage people not to think of these people as somebody coming to save you, to bail you out of anything. Maybe to point you in the right direction, of course. A little bit, but very minimal. Because it's not what it's about. These are not people to look up to. They don't want you to look up to them. They do not want you to look up to them. Trust me, I channel 30 collectives. They don't want you to. Nor would I. I mean, I think they're cool. But fuck, man. I mean, you know, they could tell me some great information, but they could also tell me I should jump off a bridge, and I'm not going to do it. I mean, fuck. Just because they said it. Well, it adds some credence, but within reason. You know. Yeah. And I think people that have never channeled an extraterrestrial, I don't think they quite grasp the concept. And then what I always tell them is you better be careful what you wish for. There's no turning back once you do. At all. And you might say, well, I don't want to turn back. Well, okay, I know. I probably wouldn't. And, you know, it isn't like they're going to be somebody that's going to fuck with you. It's just that once you know, you know. You know. You can know, and know that you probably will know, but once you know, you know. Yeah, there's no turning back. But, you know, then again, in my situation, it wasn't a matter of any turning back. I mean, they've all came to me. You know, it's just how it is. So I'm the worst person to give advice on how to contact them. Because, I mean, to start off with getting their attention. I know how to contact them. In fact, I've had them offer, several of them these collectives have asked me to let people know, you know, that they're available, and I have, and all of a sudden they don't want to. It's like when I post the UFO videos, sometimes the really good ones, they're more into other things. I think people are into more of the fairy tale concept a lot of times than they are the actual meats and, I don't want to say meat because I'm a vegetarian, but it's the absolute, like, fabric of it, which is what it is. It's right there. You know, it's not some comic thing or, you know, a comic book or a cartoon. It's a real deal. But it sounds fun in theory. You know, I knew a lady who taught Wicca for years. A lot of mad respect for Wicca. Not my thing, but it's very necessary. and they're angels in their own right. But her thing was like, you get a lot of these young girls that get into this, and they're into it for like I don't know, some kind of a fad, or they think it's cool, and they're all really into it at first, but when the work comes in, they kind of, shy away from it. And it's one of them things too, I'll say this with Wicca, it's one of them things where, and she even agreed with me, you gotta take it really seriously. It's a lot of power you're fucking with. So I mean, but that aside, how about some lightning lighten up the sky? We get some light codes like I always have for a decade and a half now, the Alcyone spiral that we get with the light here, especially the LEDs, because they were kind of extraterrestrial technology. It's about as, people can bitch and debate about the LED being a problem. Well, good, don't ever have one on and around you. I mean, yeah, I know you can't control that when you go places, but don't look, you can control looking at them at night usually and shit for the most part. Do the best you can to avoid them. Yeah, they're pretty clean as far as Earth light technology goes. The extraterrestrials use them all the time. Alcyone uses them to send codes through. So, I mean, I hear a little bit of rain. It was supposed to only be a 20% chance of rain, but I mean, that doesn't mean jack shit, Duh. But what it usually does mean, though, it usually means it's not going to happen too much, because usually they overproject it. I have never in my life, well, maybe once, twice, seen it just fucking come out of nowhere really here. I mean, not here. I'm sure other places it has and can and does. But, not here, because we're expecting it all the time for one, so that could be it. I mean, it rains a lot on the Oregon coast. It's no secret it rains a lot in the Pacific Northwest, I don't think. Even the folks haven't been out here. Okay, here we go with it. We're gonna listen to some rain in the summertime. In the summertime, yes. Can anybody hear it rain at home? Well, I'm taping this, so I don't think so. So it'll be in a future now moment when somebody hears this. Rain, rain. Rain, rain, I know your middle fucking name. I've got to get the settings. I mean, it looks like I'm watching fucking Leave It to Beaver in black and white. I mean, they're normal. Okay, good. That's my blue. That only comes up when the energy's high. We must be getting near the portal, of course. It's another thing I want to talk about. The energies are really kicking up again. I know that's always said, but the last day, today, yesterday, I mean, it's gonna, it's just gonna be, we knew it was gonna be brutal. I'm not trying to paint a dim picture, and we'll get through it. It ain't, yeah. It ain't like it's the end all be all, but it's pretty crazy, and there it is. Yeah, there's the blue. Yeah, now it does this all the time with the light codes with me, but this blue here, right through here where we're at, does it really strongly when we got a portal opening up over the years, or a big ass blood moon celestial event, which we've got both going on. Oh, that was crazy shit, crazy town. Hello, Jacob Bow. Shout out to Jacob Bow. Shake up. Whoa. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, shout out to Sandy Clear in Iowa, where, enlightenment goes to be all it ever could be. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. Rebecca. Shout out to Rebecca. Shout out to Karen Sue Tamara, girl. You're the best. Shout out to, I'm forgetting a bunch of people. Simone Spitter. Shout out to Kendra M. Close. Don't stand so close to me. I know. Shout out to Bob, to Mary, to Jim, to Tom, to Todd, to Roger, to Paul, to Fred, to Igor, to Ivan, to let's see, to Evelyn, to Sid, to Jerry, to Rick, to Peter, to Bob, to, oh, did I say Bob already? Well, there might be another Bob. To Graham, to, yeah, tell Graham I need another Graham. Let's see, to, that's about every name, I think. Yeah, okay, to Lars, to Rick, oh, I said Rick. Let's say Stephen, Bill, John, Ezekiel, Zebulon. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the light codes. Shout out to the plasmas. The 12th dimensional plasma lightning collective out of Pleiades. That's the one I channel from there. It's one of the first people doing the plasma. Yeah, they're trippy. Yeah. Well, yeah, exciting, I know. How exciting. The light code's excited. The lip disc sun kiss is really excited. And like I always say, especially you guys and gals that are in a relationship, who couldn't use a little bit more of a lip disc situation in their relationship? It's always good for that. The lip disc. And what lip disc couldn't be invigorated by a good sun kiss? Huh? Yeah, I know, kiddos. Boys and girls out there, it's true. It could be. I guess. I don't really dig it, but hey, whatever. Look, it's flying. Okay, well, this is bullshit. I thought, the sky was really going to open up and do something. That was boring. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Alright, everybody. Much love, and don't do anything I would. And if I don't see you in the future, I'll see you in the pasture. Okay, but all in one never beginning nor ending now moment. Can't forget